IELTS Speaking Part 2 Topic. Describe a time when you had to manage a tight budget or financial resources. When did you have to manage a tight budget and what was the context? What were the specific financial constraints or limitations you faced? How did you prioritize and allocate the available resources? What was the result of your budget management efforts?
During my college years, I encountered a significant financial challenge when I decided to embark on a study abroad program. It was an opportunity of a lifetime, but the costs associated with studying in a foreign country were undeniably high. Nevertheless, I was determined to make it happen, so I had to muster all my budgeting skills and financial acumen to manage this tight situation. The specific financial constraints I faced were primarily rooted in the fact that my savings were limited, and I had to rely on a modest scholarship to cover a fraction of the expenses. Additionally, the cost of living in the host country was substantially higher than what I was accustomed to back home. Accommodation, tuition fees, and everyday expenses posed a formidable challenge, and it became evident that every penny counted. To make the most out of my limited financial resources, I adopted a meticulous approach to budget management. First and foremost, I tightened my belt, cutting back on non-essential expenses. I learned to cook my meals instead of dining out, and I became adept at finding pennies from heaven through discounts and student deals. The scholarship amount was reserved solely for tuition fees, and I worked part-time to cover my accommodation and living expenses. I also sought additional financial aid opportunities and applied for grants to ease the burden. Managing a tight budget was undoubtedly challenging, but it taught me invaluable life skills. I became incredibly resourceful, making every dollar stretch to its limit. By pinching pennies, I could travel within the country and explore its culture without straining my budget. It was a humbling experience, as I learned to distinguish between my needs and wants, cultivating a sense of financial prudence. Moreover, the whole endeavor also imbued me with a sense of financial discipline, which would stay with me for the rest of my life. In the end, my budget management efforts bore fruit. I successfully completed my study abroad program without accumulating any debts. Furthermore, I was able to strike a balance between academics and exploration, making the most of my time in a foreign country. While the financial challenges were tough, they proved to be a blessing in disguise as they empowered me with essential life skills and taught me to appreciate the value of money. In conclusion, managing a tight budget during my study abroad program was a daunting task, but it was a journey that helped me grow as an individual. Through thick and thin, I learned to navigate financial hardships and emerged triumphant. This experience has left an indelible mark on my life, shaping me into a more responsible and fiscally savvy individual. It has instilled in me the belief that one can thrive even in the face of financial constraints, as long as one possesses determination, perseverance, and a nose for business. Hope you liked our video. Please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel to keep us motivated.